Qam Yasharahla. Shalom. Brakath Yahweh. Brakath Yahweh Shai. Brakath Yahweh. Brakath Yahweh Shai. Brakath Yahweh. Brakath Yahweh Shai. Bahashem. Rakaha. Kwadash. The water. The water. The water. Yahweh Bashim Shai. Bahashem Rakaha Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach one and rule who taught me this truth. Peace and salutation to the Akim, the fellow laborers, the hopeful elect, pushing this truth at risk of their own lives throughout the four corners of the earth. To the Aquith listening, and learning, Shalom. It's your brother Shema from the Pillars of Benjamin camp, here with another lesson. Now we'll get right into it. All right, we see these news alerts. All right, 2 hours ago, first case of the poultry illness, right? Gotta watch our words. Reported in a 4-year-old, that was 2 hours ago, in China. Outbreak pops up in Tampa Bay 34 minutes ago. A highly, gotta watch our words, you see it, right? Strain has been spreading in wild birds across Florida since January. This one's from 5 hours ago. China reports China reports rare human cases, rare for now. 13 hours ago. China detects first human case. U.S. reports outbreak in California 2 hours ago. 3 hours ago. In humans? Question mark. One hour ago. May cause Fort Riley, right? Bald eagle to be deceased. Gotta watch our words. 2 days ago, experts recommend removing bird feeders and baths, right? We see where it's going. Right? But this being the headline, right? And this is going to increase. This number right here is going to increase, man. Right? Because the Mosai Al-Bashim Al-Shai, he's not he's not slack. Right? Right, the Mosai Al-Bashim Al-Shai is not playing. Right? And it's rare for now. Second is 15. Salakia. Khan. Second is 15. We're in some serious times. Right? We got to pray for the covering of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. Pray that we're of that number, the hopeful elect. Second is 15, verse 14, it reads, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Woe, destruction to the world. Why? Verse 15, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands, right? That's violence. Sword being the modern day gun. Right? Upwards of people. Right? Verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right? People are going to rise up against each other. Sedition means push back, rebellion. They're going to push back against their governments. Right? not regard their kings or princes, not listen to the rulerships, not listen to the bylaws, not listen to curfews, not listen to shelter in place, right? Of course, of their actions in their hands, shall stand in their hands. They're gonna do what they want. Shall stand in their power, Salakia. They're gonna do what they want, man. The course of their actions shall stand in their power, right? They're gonna while out. We see it taking place in China. What videos get released over here on the West? They're whiling out. Verse 17: a man shall desire to go in the city and shall not be able. Right, and that's going into lockdowns, checkpoints. Right, this whole place gonna get locked down again, man. Right, this thing here. It has a 60% mortality rate, man. Right? That's not to be played with. 1 Timothy. All hell about to break loose, man. Right? All kind of things are going on at once. Second Timothy 3 verse 1, and it reads, this know also that in the last days, are we not in the last days? Perilous means dangerous, savage, right? Perilous time shall come, right? This is only the beginning. This is only the beginning. Second Ezra 14 verse 16, it reads, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. Right, greater evils are coming, man. Right, there's a lot going on, man. Right, this war thing's picking up speed, more speed. Putin sent out threats this morning. You know, lightning fast retaliation. He's saying, you know, this foul thing is about to take off and jump to humans. Right, famines. Right, another lockdown is going to touch down. Right. You got American midterms coming later on this year. Right, there's just an election over there in France. Right, there's a lot going on. Putin cut off gas on Poland and the name of the other place slips me, but he cut off gas on 2 places today, man. Right? Destabilization on a worldwide scale. This is what's happening. Second Ezra 8 verse 15, it reads, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Right? Many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time, right? We are in the latter time, shall dwell in the world. Right? 2/3 of our people out here are going to suffer horrific deaths. 2/3 of our people out here are going to die. These heathen nations are going to suffer horrific deaths. These heathen nations are going to die. Right? And these elites are going to hide in their bunkers, in their space stations, in their mountain bunkers. Second Ezra 16 verse 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, Within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, right? And this whole planet is in labor pains right now. And the contractions are getting sharper and sharper, quicker and quicker, right? We ain't seen nothing yet in America the Great, Babylon the Great yet. The Mosai Al-Bashir Shai is reserving America the Great, Babylon the Great for last. Which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Verse 39. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, right? They're not slack. They're going to speed up and continue. And the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it on every side, right? Sorrows on every side. Everywhere there's sorrows. Right? Everywhere the mirth is gone. Right? People are barely surviving. Gas prices gone up. Food inflation. Empty store shelves. Right? The same way the Mosai Al-Bashir Shai hit ancient Egypt with plague after plague after plague, one after the other after the other. Same thing is happening today in America the Great. 2nd Ezra 15. And America the Great hasn't really been touched yet, man. 2nd Ezra 15 verse. Second Ezra 15 verse 11, and it reads, But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a shall arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof, right? Smite Egypt with plagues as before. America the Great, Babylon the Great, right? Revelation 11 verse 8 says spiritually Sodom and spiritual Egypt, right? It's not talking about ancient Egypt. It says that with plagues as before. Right, and this is what we see taking place. Right? Isaiah 24. Let's touch on some scriptures, you know? A lot going on. Right? A lot going on. Isaiah 24. Verse 8, and reads, The mirth of tabrets ceaseth. Right? The mirth. Tabrets are, the mirth is joy. Right? Tabrets is musical instruments. Right? That's done. That's finished. The noise of them that rejoices. The noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Right? Everything's in everything. The joy is gone, man. Right? These pubs about to shut down again. Bars are struggling. Right? No foot traffic. Verse 10, the city of confusion is broken down, America, the city of confusion. Right? The Hebrew word for confusion is Babel. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets, crying for wine, crying for knowledge, crying for answers. All joy is darkened, right? There's no happiness out here. Joblessness, inflation, gas prices through the roof. People can't drive to work. What little jobs are out there, they can't afford to go to work. Crown Vicks popping up again, heavy. No food on the shelves. Food shortages. Different regions of the world are stopping exports, man. Indonesia, if I'm not mistaken, said a few days ago. Indonesia. They're going to stop exporting cooking oil, man. You need cooking oil to cook, man. Right? All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. The mirth, the joy, the happiness of the land is gone. It's nothing but woe was me spirit out here in America the Great, Babylon the Great. And it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Stay prayed up, pray without ceasing. Qam Yasharahla. Wa abad. Baba. Shalom.